Welcome again to I Am Asbo One YouTube channel. It's another beautiful day. I hope you have a fantastic day. I really appreciate my loyal and the organic team Simba for taking your time to watch my video. May God bless you. Let me take this opportunity to greet you. Much greetings. It will depend by the time zone you know what this life from I Am Asbo One, the little lion. I really appreciate my loyal and the organic team Simba for taking your time to watch my video. May God bless you. Today, let me tell you what I have in the lion's den. I have Konmam in the lion's den because he is my favorite in the lion's den, and I have Kenge and Gitiriba in the lion's den. Also, I will comment about Gintu's wife and Gintu. Yes, so what a video until to the end so that we can analyze how things is going on in this our village. Yes, my loyal and the organic team Simba. I'm very busy. That's why I'm making this video right now because I'm very busy. My dad is not okay, but I hope he will be okay. So the reason why I'm very busy, I'm not uploading, I'm with my dad, So that's why I'm not uploading the video in a good time. And also yesterday I didn't because it was a tough day. But everything, it will be all right, Yeah, so let me go to the point of today. Let me start with Gintu, a story in the village. He is my cross neighbor. And me, I'm saying that I don't have anything against Gintu, but I wish him all the best. But if something is, I see like is not okay, I have to say. Gintu's wife yesterday, she was arrested, and because of some argument, sometimes to talk things in a good way is not bad, is not bad. When something happen, only the best thing is solution. And solution, you cannot make solution in a rude way. You have to calm down. To calm down, it doesn't mean that you are foolish or you are, you don't have respect. No. When you want to solve something, you have to put down your title on your, imagination. That how comes. I wanna cool down. No. Because if you have a family, you have to know how you can be approaching people, you can be associating with people in the community. Because at the end of the time, when you will be very rude with people, you will be finding that you are making chaos, which the family doesn't want, So, but what I thank God that everything was solved, and Gintu will solve his problem with the Kenya Power and the police officer, for sure, because sometimes a small thing can be very big thing because of argument, because of misunderstanding, and because of not cooperating well or communicating. Communicating is what it can put. Good communication, it can make things very well and good, So let me go, I just leave that. Let me go to another topic, Let me start with Kenge. Kenge, he said that he is doing charity, But charity, when you are doing charity in a good way, you have to know, to know how many people that you have support, because Kenge is doing like, I don't know how he's doing. He's not, he's not, he has not arranged some things well, even to have a notebook that I have support. This is the donor who has given this money to this somebody. That's why you see Kenge is messing, you know, when the donor are supporting this one, Kenge is taking this fund to another person. And that is wrong, because if a donor support to a certain person that I'm sponsoring this kid to go to school, it has to happen like the way the donor support. For example, I came out with a boy who we paid. I say that the donor pay a school fees for 1 year, and that donor, she was willing to pay for the whole year. For the people who don't understand, the boy, he was in need of the school fees. We get the donor, and the donor was willing to support that boy for 4 good years. But because of our self-interest, our greedy, you know, the donor was confused that a boy has get another donor. So, you know, when you say that the boy has get a donor and somebody has adopted the boy, now, you know, it does not make sense now that another donor will be supporting, because the boy has been adopted, and also the boy has get a good donor who is donating everything to him. So for that time that that donor could send that fund, then me, I take that that amount from the boy to pay for another boy. It will not make sense, and even the donor will not be happy, because that money, it was for the boy to pay for all year. But me, I take the rest of money to use for another reason, for another, okay, to support other people is good, but support them with the money that you know that this money is not for another person, is not for another project, you know. But this Kenge, this is why you see, even by the time they were building Brian grandma house, imagine the fund that it was sent for the project of house, Kenge took it. That is the money that he was disturbing Gintu with, which was very wrong, you know. So imagine, I see one video which Kenge was trying to do charity, and Gitiriba said that we have to write in book, but Kenge didn't agree. He just see Gitiriba as he is coming with a useless thing, you know. He just say that he don't want those things, even the record, which is very important to record. For example, me, I know that the good people, they are supporting me to my progress, but I do record. I'm doing record that this date I received amount like this. I bought cement, I bought sand, I bought bricks, and I do record. For example, when the donor can ask that, okay, I have been supporting you, do you have any record? Show me how that fund, it has been used, you know. For sure, I can provide the record, and I can tell you, this is you send that I use for the cement, I use for the sand, I use for the bricks, I use for the labor, I use this for this. Then the donor have to be certified that it's true. Masubo 1, you received money like this. And also, to be honest and transparent is a very good thing. Like, you have to show, because some of donor, when they are doing like that, they are expecting you to make a video or to send them. And also, even sometimes I agree, even to make a video is very good, because you can tell the donor that I have do this one, but they have not see anything from the video. But you can write that I have buy this, but where is the proof? You know, sometimes I see the videos is okay, you know, to make a video and even the donor to know that it's true. I have the record, and I have watched from the video is like this. But Kenge, he don't. And also he don't say that I received money like this. I have spent this. You see, he don't. So when Gitreba he was there, he want to take record. Kenge was very disappointed. He didn't like it. That's why he just say that is, you know. So Gitreba seems like he's not making sense, you know. But in the reality, Gitreba he was with a good point, which it can put everything very transparent, you know. But Kenge he just say, oh, we have buy this, we have buy this, you have support these kids to school, you know. Imagine what I have come to realize, that Kenge, when he just put a kid in the video once, you know, he pay for once school fees. He don't even pay for the all year, for the like, maybe we are supposed to pay for 4 years in a high school or secondary school. But when he pay once, when people try to support, he just come in the video saying, oh, we are supporting kids in school, we are taking kids, we are helping poor in the village. How many, you know? So it's very disappointing. Another thing, I have the receipt here. I want you to watch it so that we can analyze how it is about the conman.
So guys, welcome to Congrats Mom's channel in Kenya, Africa. Coming live from home, guys. It's early in the morning and I'm hitting the road. I'm heading to very far place in the interior parts of the villages in Tanzania. So I didn't show you what I'm carrying. Sometimes it's not very good to show in camera, so wish me all the best, safe journeys to the interior of Tanzania, the villages. I've already made my my passport. It has already been stamped, guys, so ready to leave. So thank you. As I be leaving, let me make a short prayer for journey mercies.
No, I'm not going. It's only mom. You know, people will be like, David, why didn't you escort your mom with your car? Guys, the roads are bad. I'm sorry.
So guys, this is how, and then you cover another one.
Oh, let her. Mama, how much should I send for you?
Something that you have. I don't have to tell you in camera.
Okay.
Anything that you have.
You too, I'm sending you money so that you can buy those things that I told you. Alright.
Bye. See you later.
Hey. Bye bye. Congrats, Mama. Oh.
Hello guys, I've just arrived in the home I was coming in Tanzania. This is how this place looks like. It's typical village. That. Yeah, the children are welcoming me. This is how the village looks like. I'm surprised to tell you that the people I was with, they could not, the migration people took them and they were left in the Mara. So here I have to make an arrangement and make sure that they get out of Mara. Yeah, with me, it's my passport that saved me to reach this place.
Yes, from that receipt, you know, there's something that is not adding up. Because Conmam was arrested. She didn't say the reality. You know, she thought that the way they use to bribe these Kenya police, using them, you can think that they are warning them, owning them. Because in Kenya here is very different. In Kenya here, so long as you have money, and even somebody, you are the one who you have wronged somebody, but you have money, you bribe them, the case stand against other person. That is how it works here. Mostly in this border at Sirari here, is Bani. They like to take a bribe. That is the reality. The reason why I'm saying that, we have seen a lot of cases. How can a family, they beat somebody, they attack somebody on the road, they take him, we have the video proof, but when they reach at the station, that person is asked to beg for Kenge family. And that person, he has already beaten, taken to the police custody for no reason, no mistake. But again, that person is the one who begging for them. That I'm sorry, you have beat me, you have brought into the police custody, but forgive me for what? That is how they are operating here. So Conmam thought that the way they fool this police officer at his banner here, she can pass into Tanzania. And also it was in a village, you know, not even town. It was in a rockall there, you know, in Mugomu. When she reached Mara River, near to Nyansura, I know that village very well. The police officer stopped and they asked her, where do you go? She didn't have any stamp, because to get a passport is not that when you have a passport, you will go to Tanzania and they come back and you go like that. No. It's like this. For the people who maybe they don't understand, when you have a passport, when you are going to Tanzania, you have to go in Tanzania custom there. You tell them that I'm going to Tanzania. I will stay for how long? They put stamp for you. Then when you are coming from Tanzania, now you are coming back home, you have to come now to Kenya immigration to exit, to give you a stamp of exiting that you have come out from Tanzania. But because this conman, she don't understand. She want to use, you know, she want to use what? A shortcut, thinking that Tanzania police, they can be bribed like that. She was told to come back and to have the stamp. You know? Yes. And that is they follow their procedure and the law, how it says. But Conmam was saying, oh, this police officer, they are bad. You know, I have passport, but they want bribery. That is not No, you know, how comes that if you have a passport, it has been stamped, you know, how comes that they told you that you are wrong? For what reason? It doesn't make sense. Because you didn't have, yes, passport you have. Nobody is saying that you don't have passport. But the stamp, do you do you do you have the stamp of going in Tanzania? Do you have a yellow fever? You don't have. Because when you are going there, you have to have a card of yellow fever. You know? Yes, that is the room how it falls. Even if you have passport and you have a stamp, but you don't have yellow fever, that is another mistake again. So those police officers, they cannot stop you for no reason. And they telling you that you have a mistake for no reason. Confirm you are cheating people. You are a big liar. That's why I used to say I don't agree with this kind of evil people, and they want to fool people. They want to show them that even Tanzanian police officer, they like bribe. Okay, how many police officers you have been bribed, Conma? You know, because I have the evidence. Until now, I don't have my phone. She bribed the police officer of Hispania here. They take my phone. Until now, my phone is nowhere to be found. Because she bribed them. Now she thought even this for Tanzania, that they will tolerate her nonsense. Like these people, this police officer for Hispania here, like the way, you know them, they deal with cash. But right now, I have seen they have transferred a lot of police officers. Right now, I see the new faces, you know. But we want all those police officers who they are taking bribe at Hispania here to get out from that police station. Because they don't work. They don't work well. They think that when you are coming into the border, your job is how to collect money, to stab people with their business. And when the robber come, they are nowhere to be seen. Imagine even recently, people were being attacked into their shops near police station at Hispania. But when it was like this, oh, you know this somebody, he is a YouTuber, he has abused me, come. You will see even 2 Land Cruiser arriving. Imagine for one person, because they know that they will get money. But when they hear that there's robbers attacking people, they are nowhere to be seen. They are very useless. That's why I don't agree with them. You know? Yes. All when they hear that, oh, there's a rice from Tanzania, somebody has canned that rice, they will run. They will run. Even you will think that they are trying to save somebody's life. Because they know there they can take bribe. That is what they are coming to do at Hispania. And also they know that YouTubers, when they know that somebody is a YouTuber and he has some small mistake, they are running, even 2 Land Cruiser, because they know, oh, they will ask money, they will get a lot of money from YouTuber. They're very useless, and we want them to go away from that station, you know. So thank you so much, my loyal and the organic Team Simba. You know, as I told you, my father is very sick. I'm taking care of him and to see what it will happen, you know, because the reality is that is in a bad condition, you know. So when I'm not posting, maybe you know that I'm very busy, you know. So thank you so much. Let's meet another time. Thank you so much. We meet next time. Thank you. Bye.